to be the case.
Now a look at Dallas's starting lineup. MP out there with Washington. Then there's Harden. Then it's Andrew Wiggins. And it's Irving at the shooting guard. And for the 76ers, they've got Gordon. Embiid is out there with Paul George. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. And it's Oubre in at the 3. And Nick Nurse, Greg, the 26th head coach in 76ers franchise history.
And Kevin, known for his creativity and that outside-the-box thinking, I think it's a good fit with this forward-thinking front office.
MP against Embiid. Here's Hardy. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Outside, George. Maxey with the screen on Washington. And here's George for 3. Bangs home the trifecta.
There is no doubt in the mind there of Paul George. What an answer.
Looking at Philadelphia, they want to turn it around after the loss to Boston. MP with a screen on Gordon. And on the way from Irving for 3. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. Maxey passes to Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
And seeing a guy as big as Embiid being so fluid in terms of his movement, jaw-dropping.
MP kicks to Wiggins. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And with the trade deadline behind us, GA, that is a busy time for front offices.
Yeah, for every trade that takes place, hundreds more are proposed. I don't envy the GM's long hours behind the scenes.
He's off on the first.
Well, getting to the line at will nowadays. Wiggins wanting to improve his free throw percentage.
He hits the second from the line. Here's Maxey. Last game out, he had 40 points. Outside, Gordon. In the corner, it's Oubre. George, that's a 2-pointer. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
This guy practically automatic. Paul George in the catch and shoot. Look out.
Irving dishes to MP. Pass to Hardy. Now MP. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. And not only, Greg, has MP been selected to the All-Star team this year, he was named a starter as well.
And it's a huge honor, guys, and you can tell that it means a lot to him. He wants to prove he belongs out there with these guys, and I expect him to bring his A game for sure.
And that one, good. MP's got his second basket of the night.
Despite his youth, MP showing grown man strength.
Eric Gordon on the wing. Pass to Embiid. Takes a 3. And the rejection by MP. And he finished it off with a lay-in.
Now you see Kyrie with the speed and the open floor right there.
And here's George. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. They trail by 1. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
Yeah, guys, if you don't control second chance opportunities, you don't control your fate. That has to be their key takeaway from that one.
I think if you get out-rebounded by that wide a margin, it speaks to a lack of energy and effort, and that's problematic.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
76ers have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Here's Embiid. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on MP.
And how about the poise from Embiid? Gets fouled, but stays with the shot and able to get that one in the air. And you know, guys, with Embiid on the floor, it's not just about his individual play. He changes everything for everyone on that team. That's how dominant he is. It's not just statistics. His presence alone propels him.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Embiid. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Here's MP. Rebound by the 76ers. And this matchup with the Mavericks, it's the first meeting of the season.
And you have to love it when there's a matchup like this. Two teams that are at the top of their respective conferences going at it.
And the fact that they split their two meetings last season. Does one try to get a leg up?
Here's Embiid. They shoot again, and they finally get it to go. A full night's work on the boards in one trip down the floor.
And showcasing that overwhelming strength. Embiid is so skilled at finishing over the aggressive defense. And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Oubre outside. Maxey sets a screen for Oubre. Launches a three. MP grabs the miss. Mavericks trail by 4. Washington passes to Hardy. MP outside. Wiggins outside. Shoots the three. Here's MP. Pass to Washington. Irving for three. And Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Stolen by Wiggins. And here we go. Wiggins heading to the hoop. Plays it in off the breakaway.
Well, Andrew Wiggins, if you allow him to work in space, turn the lights out.
The 76ers have gone 6 of 14 shooting the ball since the start of the game. George with the ball. Now defended by Wiggins. Washington against Oubre. Pass to George. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. George has got 8.
Boy, his shot looks deadly right now. Already he's hit 3 of 4 to start.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thanks very much. MP in the last game against Cleveland was phenomenal. He scored 31 points and came out of nowhere defensively, blocking shot after shot in an incredible effort. The level he played at in that one was incredible. He always wants to play his best against their rivals, and to say the least, mission accomplished. Guys?
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Well, there's no doubt. He certainly looked like he was enjoying himself in that last game. He had his offense flowing.
Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. MP finds Irving. MP sets the screen for Irving. With the drive. Over Gordon. Irving misses.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Oubre against Wiggins. Shot on the wing. And there's Paul George on the assist by Oubre. He's got 10.
I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been lights out.
Wiggins outside. Back to Irving. There's the triple. He scores with that shot. Now he's 3 of 8.
I mean, if you want to chase him off the line, that's fine. But that ability to dribble drive, this guy is impossible to guard. Kyrie Irving.
Here's George. And it's blocked right out of the air and controls it. Fires the three. Another 3 for Dallas.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Oubre sets the screen for George. To the middle. Embiid, no good. And so, MP will bring it up for Dallas. They are on a phenomenal run right now. 16 consecutive wins.
What an absolute joy to watch. This team is playing a beautiful brand of basketball right now. Everything about it. The athleticism, the basketball skill, the intelligence, the heart, the toughness, the commitment. These guys have been extraordinary.
The Mavericks trail it. Wiggins, right side. MP against Embiid. MP sets the screen for Irving. A miss that time would have put him up.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Pass to Embiid. Beyond the arc. Sinks the triple. Embiid's got 13.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Embiid with a screen on Maxey. Took him no time at all on that one. 6 points for Jaden Hardy.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. Both teams deciding to change it up. And for the Western Conference, we have a chance now to recognize our Player of the Week, MP.
And what can you say about how huge he has been for this offense? Everything he's done, from the scoring, the shooting, the playmaking. You take him out of the lineup, and there's no telling just how different this team looks.
Lowry kicks to Martin. Outside for Jackson. That's good, and that's Embiid with the assist. And the 76ers lead by 4. MP looking around to the right side. Now, here's Exum. Not a lot of room. Here's MP. That's good for his third bucket. Now 3 for 6 from the field.
Well, the catch-and-shoot game is definitely in the bag of MP.
There's 1:17 left to play here in the first. Down low is Embiid. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2.